finished the second day of being a student for sports science. So we started out with some basic economics where we looked at the deal where Cristiano Ronaldo was sold to Juventus for $112 million. And that was quite interesting because initially everyone thought it was a bad deal. They just paid way too much. But the teacher showed us all the effects that take place when such a deal gets done. And we figured that Juventus would sell more t-shirts, sell more tickets, get all the fans that were initially just fans of Cristiano Ronaldo also to be fans of Juventus. So they have more people watching their games, which means they probably get more sponsorships and the sponsors pay them more. And there's just a myriad of effects that take place. And after all, the deal was probably worth it for Juventus. Then we had some profession and pedagogical acting, where we looked at group dynamics and we tried to do a task by ourselves, establish some rules, and it was really hard for 40 people as a bunch to work together. It's quite easy if you're a group of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, but if 40 people come together and want to do something, it's really helpful to have a leader. And usually in class, that's the teacher. But the teacher just completely exerted herself from the exercise, and we were left to ourselves to manage and see how we get through the task, but it went really well. And after a lunch break, we had 90 minutes of downtime because all physical activities, all physical classes are split up so that two groups of 20 people do it and then they switch. But for this afternoon on Tuesday, there was no other activity to switch. So we were just doing some homework and trying to find a flat in Biel because I'm still commuting 2 hours from Zurich, which isn't the most convenient thing to do long term. And our last lesson of the day was judo, and our teacher was a true professional. He's an 8-time Swiss champion, and her best result was finishing third in the World Championships of Judo, which is really amazing to hear, and it also reflected in her lesson. We didn't necessarily learn too much in this first lesson, but she not only made us have a ton of fun, she also taught us some rituals they use in judo, how they pay respect to one another, and she just designed a so engaging and just fun activity one after the other. Several times I was just laughing out loud while doing some sort of fighting or battling with a partner. And I think for someone who is really not into combat sports, I mean, I play volleyball because I don't have direct contact with my opponents. So if I can say I had a ton of fun in this class, I'm sure everyone else did so as well. So altogether, another amazing day at EHSM, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow.